Tervehdys rakkaat ystävät ja tervetuloa mukaan uusimpaan Keskiympyrään, jossa tällä kerralla vieraaksi saapuu keskikenttäpelaaja Yevgeni Bashkirov, mies, joka pelasi Vaasan Palloseurassa edelliset 2 kautta ja siirtyy nyt Gnistanin paitaan, on aloittanut harjoittelun jo Gnistanissa ja pikkuhiljaa katseita aletaan kääntämään kohti tulevaa Veikkausliiga-kautta, vaikka vielä tässä jonkin verran aikaa sinne on, mutta todella upea, mielenkiintoinen persoona saadaan tänään vieraaksi, joten pidemmittä puheitta otetaan Yevgeni Bashkirov mukaan Keskiympyrään. Good evening, how are you?
Good evening. Hello, Ville. Hello. I'm fine. I'm great. Looking at the people who were celebrating yesterday Independence Day and smiling today from the morning.
Yeah.
Not early morning, but still morning.
Yeah. So you've been living, you just moved to Helsinki, you are now a Gnistan player. How have you settled in your new town and your new club?
Yes, that's it. That's right. We had already a week training, like a training week with Gnistan. And we moved at the end of November with my wife here in Helsinki, tried to grab everything from Vaasa, actually, with an assistance of Sebastian Strandvall, who organized the car also. Thanks for him. And always good to highlight this beautiful gentleman in any case. Not so many stuff to grab, actually I would just take football shoes and maybe something and coffee machine and football shoes. But for 2 years already in Finland, I was amazed how many stuff actually not buying anything you still have at your home. So 20 boxes to Helsinki, and right now we put it in the storage. Found a temporal apartment for 2 months, and we'll search for contemporary one, I think, for next at least 2 years, and just going step by step. Everything is fine. Thank you for asking. Winter in Finland is long, and it has already started.
Yeah, and like you said, coffee machine is vital. I saw it from your Instagram that you love coffee, and also when we have this I would like to say my friend who is doing all these posters about Keskiympyrä, about you, there is also a cup of coffee with you, so you love coffee.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's my small Xerox cup where I can make a small sip. Also online, always be fresh. Yeah, that's for sure. Firstly, I'm totally coffee person rather than tea, and definitely after 2 years in Finland, you cannot imagine that you drink tea more than than coffee. Maybe only in Christmas time or New Year, but every day, every training session started from the simple black strong coffee anywhere you can find in this country.
Yeah. And how did you like the poster, by the way, about?
The poster. We should say to our audience, all people who will listen to us. Actually, every person who listened today to Keskiympyrä podcast, welcome. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for you today online, and those who will listen offline as well. My big hugs to all of you people. With the poster, it's actually really funny thing that you and Jokes, I think, it shows the artistic way, because I really appreciate that you try to find my artistic nature inside of me on the page or out of the page, but at the same time, paintings is, I think, the worst part of my nature, if I can name it again. So my mom made love of it, because when I was studying at school, actually I was more philological person. I was quite okay with maths till the moment when we were training double sessions every day. So I decided, okay, physics, science, and math is not about me. I'm more literature, music, and maybe history person, social science as well. But whole my educational 10 years of school, my mom was drawing everything for me. And I was bringing it, like our art classes, they were not so professional. They were just like, okay, you can write this, you can write that. Okay, in like a geometrical style, I could do everything by myself, but in a way with the paintings, with the colors, with the, I don't know, charcoals, or no, I use pencil all the time. This is my this is my, I don't know, instrument for art, but not with the colors. And actually that's why maybe I'm really attracted by modern art, not modern art, but just the way how people can construct the picture, the painting, you know, on the small or big frame, and fulfill it with your thoughts that you can imagine. Because you know, I think in football, it's a real, it's like a dream. You're always dreaming. While dreaming, you try to feel this moment when your actions are comparable with your intentions. So the act of creating, and that we can make by passes on the football pitch, or by goals on the football pitch, or dribbling on the football pitch, or just in a daily life as well. But the act of creating by the paintings and everything, for me, it's, I think it's dark wood. So that's why actually I was smiling when I saw the poster, and my mom was first person who reacted in Instagram for the story which I reposted. She was like, okay, son.
That's a great way to put it, and a funny story. And hey, also you mentioned we had an Independence Day here in Finland. How is it like for you to be in a foreign country, that like Finnish people celebrating their independence? Do you have, what kind of thoughts that brings to your mind, and of course does it make you miss home?
I must say, all of us, we always miss home. You know, really, if you will travel anywhere, even in a sunny country during the December, you will always miss your hometown, home place. But at the same time, every celebration in the country, in the foreign country, that's how it happened in Poland as well. You know, when I played for 3 years in Poland, they have lots of such celebrations, like Independence Day, Day of the Flag, Day of Resurrection, Day of, like, I don't know, independence from Soviet period, Day of Independence from the period of Russian Empire, or something, like every single celebration. And I feel that like, it just makes people all together and be proud as a nation, and be united, actually. And those symbols, they're not, at the moment, they are not the symbols of fightings. That's the main thing. You know, you don't put a lot of glory in it. You don't put a lot of memories that are fulfilled with something, I don't know, cruel. Yeah, you have the memory for whole history of the country, but at the same time, you just think you are proud that you're a nation which is united. You're proud to be a nation which is coming in any single house or household or outdoor. Like, it's the first time when I was during the Independence Day in Helsinki. So yeah, it's for sure you see people in Senatin Tori who lighting the candles, singing, and watching how Finnish flag is waving. I think those celebrations, they just is a part of identity of the country. So that's for sure something that I always fascinated with how people gets all together. That for me it's the main thing. And during these celebrations, as I already said, I think very important is to speak about us, rather than them or someone else.
Yeah, that is true. What kind of things are you missing from home now? You've been in Finland for a while, and also, as we know, I'm not sure when was the last time that you were able to go back to Russia.
Yeah, actually, the last time I was only one day. My mother's husband passed away, and I was for one day just to say the last goodbye in 2023, and it was like fast. And actually, I was sure that I just need to do it. But yeah, the last time when I've been to St. Petersburg, it was 2022. So yeah, quite already more than 2 years in a way that we were all together with my family at home. Actually, I'm the man of the world, and I'm not so home seeking all the time. I'm trying to construct home at the place where I live, and I know what circumstances we have right now, and I'm just missing my family. Actually, my mom, sister, my wife's mother as well. So we're trying to meet somewhere else, and yeah, that's the reality that we have right now. It was my decision, my choice, and actually I'm very strongly following my personal choice, and I'm happy to be where I am right now, to be a person who is playing in Finland, who, last season also it was, you asked about the Independence Day. Actually, every time as a foreigner, I don't know, I was playing in Poland, and when we almost achieved to play in Conference League, I was thinking how good would it be to represent Polish club in Conference League as well as a foreigner. And the last season gave me like significant gift to represent Finnish club in Conference League in Lithuania. So I'm feeling myself. I feel myself as a part of this community actually, and for sure, Vasa was very close to each other as a community. Like it's not a big town, and like a lot of people for 2 years, and I was like part of big family right now. Coming to Helsinki also, I hope that it will bring more social networking for me, for my wife, and I'm really feeling myself part of this place at the moment, and it's good to explore still. It's good to explore the country, to see more, because my experience in Finland, it was only about the tournaments that I played when I was young. Always coming to Helsinki, Turku, Imatra, or I don't know, to training camp in Savonlinna. What is the name of it? It was Tanhovara, I think. I think it's the same.
Yeah,
That's the place where we've been with the youth team at the age of 15 or something, and our coach lost us in the woods because he wanted us to run for 30 kilometers. And in this Tanhovara, Urheliopisto, yes, if I'm right, I think, training center or something should be like that.
Okay.
They have this skiing tracks, 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 9 kilometers, 12 kilometers. And he said, 6 o'clock in the evening, you need to go 9 or 12. You make a decision. I was a captain, and another boy was a captain. And I think we just lost in the woods because the lights were off.
Yeah.
And when you're 15, actually you're not scared. You just go running, continue running till the end. Maybe to prove to the coach that he wasn't right, that he offered you to run. So we were running almost 3 hours, I think 2.5. Our parents actually came, and then like our coach was shaking. Where are the kids? I don't know. I don't know what to say. He used the tractor to go seek us to search, but we already found the way just straight from the woods on the third hour. Yeah. So my experience was only by playing some tournaments, and right now it's a gift to be in a country which actually very comparable with my nature, with my normal habits of life also, because okay, I was playing in a different clubs. I was traveling through whole Russia, but most of the time I spent with my grandmother and mother in the northern part of St. Petersburg, between Viipuri and Terijoki. So those ex-territories of Finland, where Baltic Gulf, also this coast is located. So, you know, this is my daily routine. Like I think I'm breathing the same air already for 20 years. So even changing the country, actually, that's why when I extracted my contract with the Polish club, Finland was the first country to make attempts to come.
Yeah, and what are those things that, I mean, I'm getting the vibe that you are really enjoying your life here in Finland. What do you think? What are the best things about Finland? Of course, like you said, it's like it's something that you enjoy, the lifestyle and everything. But what do you think? What are the best things?
What are the best things? I love discipline. Firstly,
Yeah.
I really love. I adore discipline. I'm full of it. Secondly, I love Nordic design and Finnish Nordic design as well. So that's why actually our choice to move to Helsinki. We really wanted to try to live in Helsinki as well, because it's bigger town, bigger city with architecture, different logistics, different traditions, different pattern of actions in the city. Then I don't know. I think we have a lots of common things. That's why I don't think that I'm trying to adapt to something different. You know, you know what I mean? Like it was, I think, the same I felt in a small Polish town in Lubin where I played. It's completely different in a way of how people live, because it's far away. It's more to Central Europe already. It's closer to Germany. Yeah. People live really differently. But actually, both nations, even always in a way, in a historical way, you know, it's like you see how the life goes. Poland and Russia, they had most amount of conflicts between each other. But with the conversation, when you speak with the person, you feel that he thinks his thoughts are almost the same like yours. He acts like you. There's no difference. So with Finland, I feel the same. Like, you know, I feel myself as I'm just coming. I feel free, very, very. You know, someone can say that not so many social networking, because right now it's more the tendency to be alone, not searching for the company. And actually, I think, there is like a stereotypical things that in the Nordic countries, everyone are just by themselves. But at the same time, I don't feel that, you know. I love to, I adore to see how people react, how they open themselves, and actually, I'm really into that. You're very motivated. Like, I think Finns are very motivated to express themselves, you know, even from even from the coldest place, but everything do with your own style. And actually, I really respect it. And it also goes to, I mean, right now we also exploring the Nordic art, you know, to comparable, like Nordic art, which try to take everything from, everyone we're learning and studying from Impressionists or French or Wiener art or Secession in beginning of 20th century. But you have your own scent of life, you know, and that's what I'm really into.
Yeah.
That's like if try to say the simple things, but in general, just it's just a step to the country where you have more style, it's more Europeanized, and those habits, those normal daily routine life things maybe complex me better than unpredictable things also.
Yeah. All right. When you first came to Finland, I'm not sure about this, and I tried to find the right answer, but was it somehow like the VPS wasn't the first team you went? You had a trial somewhere else, but then eventually you ended up in Vaasa.
Yes, that's right. Actually, to previous your previous question, also if we can make it like that. you see my T-shirt, Layers of Planet Earth. I think everyone will see it. So that's the answer also. It's actually merch of my friend. I was traveling to Qatar World Cup using this T-shirt every day on every match to show that it's better to be united than to fight with each other. So not the first club. First club was Kopave in Kokkola.
Yeah, but what happened? Why was VPS the one that like you ended up a contract with, or you were too good to go to KPV?
Yeah, I don't know. The history shows that probably it was the combination of circumstances, my research, people who were involved as well, and luckily I ended in Veikkausliigan team. You know, that's for sure. But I think if I would sign that time in Kopove, I also would be myself. You know, Bashki, who is trying to express himself in maybe smaller town in Ostrobotnia. I must say that how I came to Kopove, it was like entrance thing. Who opened the door to come to Finland? I was searching how can I come, because there are obstacles with the visas, with all the stuff, and actually I was so close to sign with some clubs from Armenia, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, somewhere. I was in Turkey at that time, and just I don't know, it was a message from Christian Zund, who sent me, hey, do you have still visa? Do you want to come? You know? And I asked him where. He said, Kokkola, we are in first division, so if you want, you can come to us. It's not a problem. You are welcome. I've been talking to myself. Yes, sure, I want to. I will go. And I think in 2 days, I was traveling to Finland, talking with the guy on the board in Avanta airport, talking where I'm going, because I had actually touristic Schengen with the invitation. Yeah, so there is a possibility that you can come, but my days I tried to keep, because I knew that for the government, for Migri, I should keep something like 40 days at least, like a month, let's say, like 7 days of training and then signing a contract. And he said, oh boy, I wish you good luck. Go to Kokkola, find your happiness somewhere there or in other town, but do not go to one Kokkolan bar. I don't. So he wanted to write me the name. I said, okay, you don't need. I will not go to any bar that time. And actually, that was like personal thing from Chris Zund and his coaching staff, and I think our connection. He made a big thing to invite me, but then that question you can ask also to like Kopove. We didn't find I think an agreement that time. But then there was Tero Karinci from Salpa, who said, hey Bashki, you want to play for us for Ykkös Cup? We are playing in 3 days They were playing 2 days in 2 days against GPY team in Ricola. That was my first game actually, and then in 4 or 5 days they were playing against Kappa in Tallinn for Ykkös Cup, and I thought that it's a good opportunity to at first show myself, because I was missing football that time a lot already, almost 8 months I think, not official, non-official game, just out of active football life, actually, just to show that I'm still living in this earth. And Tero also helped me a lot. I think was the second person who really made an impact. And then PPS representatives, they called me and said, "Hey, well, you're here. Come to us. It's a good direction." And I just traveled to Vaasa, met a couple of friends already in Finland, and I went to Vaasa. We trained a couple of trainings, and I signed the contract, and then played. I think the first friendship match was against Jyväskylä.
Yeah. And after that, it's history. 2 years in.
Yeah, just 2 years already. Like a moment, like a single second. Space, but fulfilled with a lot of memories, already good memories and different memories, actually, a lot of emotions and rational things. And I'm so grateful that it has already happened. I'm grateful for every person who made an impact, who helped me. Even I remember Robert Ivanov was asking me, "Hey, well, so when you will end, will you come to Finland or not?" Because I was asking him from first days. He still was playing in Varta Posen that time. I think he was only moving to Braunschweig that time, and we shared a couple of messages with each other. And I said, "Yeah, I will go. I will try to go. I will keep my days of Schengen. I will go." So, yeah.
Okay. And hey, of course, we need to talk about the VPS and the first season you were there. It was like we all know, it was crazy the first year.
Crazy. That's the right word.
The
right word.
Like the end of the year, and also this year wasn't bad. I mean, this season that ended wasn't that bad, so. But if you compare those, how can you compare anything to that experience you had in 2023, because you were winning everyone and you couldn't lose, so it's how did you feel about that? Because of course you must think that there is never, it's so rare that something like that happens in football, anywhere in football.
Yes, it's incomparable, actually, Ville. I think it's, for me, it was a unique period. I have my friend. He is right now coach, but before that he was a journalist and working as how it's in English, analyst. Analyst, not analytic, analyst, analyzing some games, and as an expert on the TV as well. And he was giving me, since I moved to Poland, we were, it was COVID time, and I was living that time alone in a small town, only training like insane. Almost, I think I was closer to the edge of madness with the training sessions, with practicing and games. And he found the way to analyze the games. He said that Wednesday we watch previous game and we just talk. And during my period, first year in Vaasa, we've been talking, and I pronounced to him that, "Hey man, I don't remember that I ever won 4 games in a row in my career." And this amount of games, that when you don't see that, you will stop, And I think it felt that, okay, you cannot say if in football, there is no ifs, but it felt in December that if this train will go, it will just go straight with no stops. You know? If we go to January, February, VPS will go worldwide to Champions League or something like that. But anyways, that was like unique season for everyone in a way. How we started and how we ended. Actually, this I think it should be something like a kind of episode on Netflix as well. You know,
Yeah.
so because yeah. Some simple changes, but not lots of changes in a way of like we were constantly believing that someday it will be, you know, like a fire just will go out of everything. And yeah, we started to score and stopped to concede the goals. And actually, yeah, this mechanism worked so smoothly and so nice, so attractive for spectators. I hope that Vaasan community and Finnish community as well will remember those seasons for more times. And maybe someone in 10 years will say, hey, you remember what Vaasa did in 2023. And fortunately, luckily, someone will say, yeah, Yevgeni Bashkirov was also part of it. And I mean that it's more about the team, club, community also, because everyone were demanding every time. You know, I've been to different clubs and different environments, and I think, yeah, definitely in Russian clubs, I never chased the bigger places for the medals. Yeah, I was always in the clubs who were in the middle of the rankings or fighting for relegation. Yeah, so for me, it was relegation part and fighting for this place in the highest division or for promotional from the first division. So I felt this chase in the first division, but never on the highest level.
Yeah.
So and for sure, it's a different different pattern of reaction. People always react differently. So it was everything during the career. You know, people were trying to break and just cut the t-shirt and say, yeah, I will not wear this t-shirt because you are playing for this club. Or on the other hand, people were coming to your even home place in Poland, for example, and just, hey, come on, this is your balcony, wake up tomorrow, go for the training session, you should be better. Or you know, in Samara, there were crazy things. Like I remember our captain Ivan, he woke up in the morning one day and he see that his car is on the stones without the wheels because someone just took it out.
Yeah.
And we were like fighting for relegation. He was like, okay, I understand what is the reaction of the fans. But yeah, different seasons, different reactions. And in Vaasa at that time, even we were second last, I think, because I think who was last? Manningham was last, I think, this time. And we were second last for the first half of the season. In the city, the demandings were only, you know, I mean, in a positive way. Everyone was saying, like, boys, just be focused, go. We want to see, like, we see that your eyes are with the light. We need to see the fire on the pitch, and we want that someday this fire will fulfill whole the stadium. So yeah, it's a convergence, it's a synergy between everyone. So I don't know what to say more. It's just something that I will always have in the heart. It's unique. I already pronounced it.
Yeah, yeah. And this season 24, like I said, if you think about the team and the predictions, I think VPS, you didn't do a bad season, but of course the expectations after that season 23 were so high. So maybe did it feel like a disappointment this year?
I must say, you know, football is quite strict and crucial to like crucial things are to use the disadvantage of the opponents and to play on your strong points when you should do that. I think it was in a book of Rafael Nadal, you know, who is the biggest professional, who is the champion. The champion who performs the best when it's needed, so he wins. And I think we were quite good this season. Actually, I enjoyed it a lot, but we had I think we lost month and a half in a way of like our mental preparation, our physical preparation. We were just, I think, a bit of burned out after the whole power that we put also in the summertime for Žalgiris game. I think it was like a counterpoint, a turning point, and then you see, and everyone saw it in the end of the season. We were much more better, like almost like it was a parabolic movement from the beginning, middle, and then again. So I think as the community, we played as a team, as a community, as a club. We performed really good, but at the same time we could be better. But on the other hand, it could be worse. Just one goal or two goals and everything switches. So I think it was very strong, very we've been the same team, united, constant, very humble, and yeah, that inspired me a lot during last year as well. So yeah, I think everyone were really sad that we didn't achieve at least to play the final against SECO for Euro Cup, this Euro Cup final stage, which is non-existing anymore in the Liga. So yeah, we were a bit sad to lose Gnistan so early. I think we had lots of power, lots of emotions to continue it till the end of which one? November already, like almost November. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Like you said earlier, that one thing for you and your wife was to come to Helsinki. You wanted to come to Helsinki and live in Helsinki, but did you have the chance, or were you thinking that maybe I will continue in Vaasa and in VPS at some point?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that as well. Definitely, really, that it wasn't like very easy decision. The emotional connection with the city, with the town, for me, I think it's huge from my side. And actually, I met also with the boys from Geezers. We've been talking a lot. Like, yeah, there was amazing time, amazing period. Actually, they made the graffiti in the small tally as well, closer to the place where juniors training. Like when I came and I saw it, I was almost laughing and crying both from both sides. Yeah, I was thinking about that actually, but I don't know. It's just, football. You make different type of decisions, rational, irrational, and the strongest point of any person is to make these decisions, and I thought that it's better for us right now. For us, I mean me, my wife, maybe to my mom to come, because Vasa, she came actually once. Right now it's not so easy to travel and receive all the visas and everything, but I thought that it would be much easier if we would be on the southern territories, closer to the Baltic, closer to, so she also see the motivational side that, okay, my son is very close, so right now maybe to meet somewhere, because it felt that you are very separated, and this time we decided that it's good for us in a football-wise way as well, and in just simple life intentions that we have.
Yeah. So what were the things that convinced you in Gnistan? Were you the one that reached out, or was Gnistan reaching out at you?
They were reaching out me through the agents, also through my friends, then personal connection. Yeah, they made an offer. I was thinking about that. We've been talking with, at first, in Vaasa during this period, it changed there was a substitution of sporting director as well. So Peter Vorin went to Hoiko, Tommy Pikarainen just came, so we started to talk again. We've been talking. Then Gnistan, represented by Jarkko Jokiranta, he made a personal call. We met. Also, he said about the ambitions, about the plans. What do they want? How do they see the next 2 or 3 or even 5 years of growing of the club? And actually, it's always about the people. Yeah, sure. Like, I think what convinced me, firstly, as I told you, that as a decision just to move, yeah, that convinced me. That's the first thing, that I felt that for me more motivated is to go to south, to bigger town, to more actions, just, I don't know, life which is fulfilled with closer to Central Europe, better logistics, going somewhere, going to Poland, because I'm practicing also different things in football, such as writing characteristics for Finnish players last year to Polish clubs as well. And yeah, I still have connections. It's much easier to meet people as well, you know, just I don't need to explain this. I think everyone understands that. Then for my wife, these 2 years it was tough to find a job. I hope that in Helsinki it will be easier, or at least she will have opportunity to travel as well faster. You know, just go back. And yeah, from the football side, from football way, I was pretty convinced what VPS is doing right now, and I think this season VPS will be very concrete and strong club in a way of what UC is doing, what Tommy Pikarainen will bring to the club as well, and actually VPS is VPS. You know, it's a team which you know the values of the club. You know what they will do. So I hope that everything all the puzzles will match and they will be really successful, even without me. But Jarkko Jokiranta, Jussi Leipalahti, yeah, I see excitement in the project also. So why not? Why not trying? I think it's interesting when you come to the club, which played first season in Veikkausliiga, and try to be a part of their first steps of building something from beginning, but which is based already on the traditions. Also the same close community of Olympiala, and it was just, yeah, that attracts me.
Yeah. I think last season, I was commentating a game between Gnistan and VPS during the summer. I think I don't
remember. Which we lost 0-3.
Yeah, that I think you lost the game. Yeah, you lost the game.
Both.
Yes, in Bolt Arena. And before the game, I saw you were talking quite a long time with Roman Yeremenko.
Yeah.
Did you have any discussion with him about coming to Gnistan? I mean,
yeah, sure.
Now.
Yeah, sure. Now we were training for whole week already, all together. Yeah, I've been talking to him, not so much, but definitely I've been talking with him. We had no vacation this year. We were not traveling anywhere. We spent all the time in Vaasa, and we chose 5 days in Helsinki as the vacation time. The program was Death in Venice, Helsinki Opera, then Athenaeum, Gothic Modern, next day Hoiko Olympia Ljubljana game, and then Amos Rex, and coming back to Vaasa. Those 5 days.
Yeah.
Vacation time. So actually, one evening, yeah, I was kindly welcomed and was a guest in their house, to Roma and his family. Yeah, we discussed also a lot, and I still don't know if he will stay or what are his plans. Maybe yes, maybe not. But at the same time, yeah, he was just explaining everything, how it works, what the road is chosen by the owner, sponsors, also everyone who is in coaching staff and sporting director as well. And yeah, they've been talking for sure. And
Yeah.
I think I don't need to explain how it feels when you train with Roman Yeremenko also. So yeah, it's every day is something special.
Yeah, and I'm already thinking about. We don't know if he will stay in Gnistan or not. I know that he might have some temptations go back to Jaro, but let's see what happens. But hey, I was thinking about you and Roma together in the midfield.
Wow, it would be
how
nice.
does it
Would be
sound?
nice.
Yeah.
Would be nice. Would be nice. Actually, yeah. Right now, I'm trying to convince him to stay. That's what I'm doing every day. Actually.
Tables turned in that
Yeah.
way. Yes.
Yeah.
So what are your like you said you've been training with Gnistan this week. You started.
Yep.
What's the first impression of the team, your new teammates, your and also the staff?
Really, it's December. I think everyone understands that in December it's just like a trial period, a lot of tryout players. So the main thing which I can recognize that actually coaching staff is very excited, smart people, thinking about development, demanding, very emotional at the same time, and very talkative, communicative. That's what again inspires me, I must say. Then I see that the intention to sign those players on these positions, that positions are still open. So the team will construct during this. Yeah, we have Liga Cup this year. I think so early, like already 11th or 14th of January or something. It starts, I think. So yeah, we will somehow play with the squad which is right now on the contract and all the rest. There is a difference between, you know, yeah, it's a thing which also everyone should understand that, yeah, last season, the accident which united people across whole Finland, I think, about Gnistan as the club, as the community, the accident in the stadium, it was like really a catastrophe, a disaster. Yeah, right now we are planning to construct the stands, to start season in our own home. And right now, definitely training sessions are just you come and you go back. So for me, it's very important to have your own seat in the locker room. So I think when we will have it, yeah, it will be like a magic trick to everyone, magic wipe. But right now, I'm just trying to adapt. Also adapt for, as I said, I was searching for a different pattern of actions. Right now, there is like I'm traveling 15 minutes to the training session every day by the tram or bus or train from railway station. Because in Vasa it was just 10 minutes by feet going to the Hietalaksi stadium. So it's a different type of living. And what I can highlight, people, nice people in Gnistan, very communicative and excited about the development. So yeah, that's what I mean. Just everyone are kind, helpful, also trying to help in a way that you come to different place, different town, and not always you feel that okay, I can deal with this, deal with that, deal with this, deal with that. Even just simple things like apartment or residence card or taxes, they're just
Yeah.
so yeah, there is a significant amount of people who are online all the time, and for sure that's good. And everything about the football, yeah, this week was quite inspirational also, and I hope that we will during this long preseason we will work as we were working for this first week.
Yeah, sounds good. I have now here some questions that we ask here in Keskiympyrä from every player that visits the show. Now it's your turn to answer these questions. A little bit football related questions or not. Let's see how you cope with this.
Everything is related with football.
That is true. So the first one, what is the thing that pisses you off the most on the football pitch?
Simulations. Yeah, when people are faking the faking. Simulations is probably it's in Russian or Polish language as well. Faking something, faking the foul, faking the offside, faking this, faking that, or faking the touch. Yeah, that pisses me off a lot.
Okay. You don't fake ever. No.
I hope that no one ever will see that there is even a meaningful concept that Bashkirov is faking something. No. I think you should ask referees from derby game against Senayoki, last game which we won 4-1. Yeah, you should ask them, was I faking or not from the first minute when I had big bump like a unicorn already.
All right. Next questions. Well, this is kind of difficult because you just changed the team, but the question is that if you were on a lonely island with one of your teammates, who would you pick?
Oh yeah, like it's difficult to say about Gnistanin right now. Yeah, because like we need to know each other more and more. If I can say about Vepsu, yeah, if I could say about Vepsu, it should be Prosper, because like Prosper should go with me. Silent partner, but very disciplined and always close to you. What about Gnistanin? Let's say right now, yeah, sure, I will take Roma, because even on the lonely island, we will try to play some dribble tricks, and he will always remind me that, yeah, it's football time, hey, come on, it's football time to work, it's football time. So I will, even if I will be lazy to start something, to do something, he will demand, hey, come on, today we do it again.
Yeah. Sounds good. If you weren't a football player, what would you do?
If I won't be a football player, what would I do?
Yes.
We are talking just the hypothesis, or what I really want to do, like intentions. This is the question, because that I was studying journalism. I wanted to be a journalist once. Yeah, like it was my intention to continue in as a journalist, as a sport journalist, maybe a part of your room, also be your roommate, and then I will choose you for the island.
Sounds good.
Yeah, then like a commentator, that's for sure, social networking. But I think if I wouldn't play football, I'd rather be a musician. I think so.
Okay.
I was always fond of it. Like, I think it's kind of same things about the discipline, about practice, about creation, but at the same time, like just to work, hard work as well. Because like in any art you can find big artists who are painting, who are working, who made it like a job. You can say about, I don't know, painters, like artists like Tintoretto. Tintoretto was just like a carpenter. He was a guy who was working, and then he created so many beautiful things. But in music, I think in music, it's something that music is a mixture of poetry and a different way of art. So music can say something without the word, which poetry says without the music. So I would really love to, because I can play only guitar, but I think if I would play any tube or saxophone or piano, I was always dreaming about playing a piano. Being a musician somewhere on the scene, on the stage, cool. And I'm not saying anything about theater, because I really wanted to be a theatrical artist. I don't say and I don't pronounce it because my sister is playing in theater. It's her part of our family job.
Yeah. Okay. But maybe it's not too late after football career.
It's never too late. Nothing is late. Even in music or even in football, we see that nothing is late. First time in Conference League at the age of 33 already. So yeah, nothing is late. Everything comes in its own time.
Yeah. Okay, so the next question is, what is the weirdest ritual that you've seen from a player do, like before a football game, or do you have a weird ritual?
Weird ritual.
Yeah.
Like a weird ritual. He actually, firstly, I think there are no really weird rituals.
Yeah.
I think that ritual itself, it's so symbolical thing. So I don't clarify it or identify it like a weird thing.
Yeah.
If you choose it as your habit, if you choose it that something helps you, it can be anything. It can be a religious thing. It can be just, I don't know, you can put your orange piece in your sock and go and play. You can, I don't know, step on the grass from right foot, jump like a frog to the pitch. Anything that you will do.
Yeah.
I will maybe frustrate you a bit. I actually don't remember really weird things, because I always was thinking that person is doing whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And it's his own room or own corner in this locker room or changing room. Maybe maybe kind of weird things were connected with food, because some players, I remember someone was like drinking 7 Red Bulls before the game, and it was like a kind of ritual, it wasn't on purpose that it helps me to play. There was a goalkeeper he was almost like Mean Machine, I think. You remember movie Mean Machine? You remember Monk?
Yeah, I do, actually. Yeah,
he was acting like Monk, I think. So he was drinking 5 or 7 Red Bulls. That was quite weird, I think, to go into the game.
That's
also
a lot.
Someone was eating waffles, like my purpose to eat 3 waffles and I go play, so it helps me, something like that.
Okay.
But anyways, it's not weird. Like you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
In Russian we have it like every dance how he wants. Each person dances how he wants. What about me? The rituals? No, I have the simple ritual. I think. What am I doing? I think it never changed. You'll be surprised. That's why right now we can see in Spotify or Apple Music how people try to share their playlist for 2024. Like every time in winter it comes like, hey, this year you've been listening to those songs. I must say, every year, you will have 10 or 11 the same songs, because they are in my match day playlist.
Yeah.
So, and it haven't changed since 2008 or 9.
Yeah.
I think I added a couple of songs in 2013 when I played first time in Russian Premiership, but maybe that's a kind of ritual which I follow all these years already.
Yeah. What's like the number one song for you on a match day? Is it something we know? Is it Russian or whatever?
No. My number one Match Day song is Fluorescent Adolescent by Arctic Monkeys.
Oh yeah, I love that song. That's a good choice.
Thanks.
Appreciate
it.
I'm going to play the song when we end this one.
Okay.
The last question: what is the best way to recover from a loss, like mentally, if you lost the game?
Go bike 30 minutes, listen to something, or talk with people. Maybe not from your. Even you don't need to talk with the teammates about the game, or even someone is closer. You can talk about the game, but it doesn't matter. Talk about anything else. First 30, 40 minutes while biking, like I'm doing that, or do anything else. Like it doesn't matter. It's me, my choice. I'm cycling all the time. Spinning bike is my, my wife is sometimes asked that I spend more time with the spinning bike than with her. So think about the game in emotional way, just emotional way. Think that it has happened, and then don't discuss it with anyone. Just come home, talk about anything else, watch a good movie of, I don't know, David Lynch, Roman Polanski, Wes Anderson, anything you want to, anything you have, documentary, just anything. Wake up and tell yourself the first line. How beautiful this world is. Today I have my recovery training session and my week starts again.
Yeah. That sounds good. Yeah, you did great. Good answers from you.
Oh man, I appreciate it. You know that creativity is the form of praying also. So
yeah,
it fulfills me like very, very energetically inside of me.
yeah. So I think it's time to wrap this one up a little bit. Before you go, now there is a few weeks before Christmas. What are your plans like for the end of this year?
Firstly, we were not planning a lot about New Year's Eve and Christmas time because we were not sure about our documents. Our residencies were expiring. Right now, we received them very fast, but we were not planning because we were thinking, okay, we should stay in Finland if it will pen. So right now, actually, we are trying to plan also what to do during Christmas and New Year. We have training sessions, as everyone probably do, till Christmas. So definitely to adapt for the rhythm of the city. Secondly, find the permanent apartment in Helsinki. Yeah. that's actually a thing also in December. And then for Christmas time and New Year, I don't know if it will be a chance we will invite our friends to spend the New Year's Eve and Christmas here in Helsinki with us in our apartment, or we will find some, I don't know, last call tickets and travel to Poland or Germany. Like lots of my friends, they immigrated since the invasion started, the conflict started, so they are not in Russia, and we can meet somewhere, in Central Europe, in Germany, Spain. Hey, yeah, to Spain you will not travel for this price right now, actually, but somewhere, something we will fulfill our lives also with this Christmas vibe, and I think that how Alexander and Kato is decorated right now will help with that.
Yeah.
And I think also we have a few people already known in Helsinki. We can spend time with them, or even with my wife's uncle. He lives in Helsinki. He's already a citizen of Finland for many years. So we have kind of family here. So that's can be a part of a plan. So being here at home in Finland.
Yeah.
Also a choice.
Yes, sounds good. thank you, Bashki, so much for being on Keskiympyrä. It was such a pleasure to have you here.
Likewise.
I wanted to have you here for a long time, and now it was the perfect timing. So
invite me next time if we want to talk about anything else. So I will ask you a couple of questions as well.
Yeah, we could do it like that also. And I hope that I'll see you soon on the pitch and off the pitch as well. But the season, like you said, the winter is long and dark. But the new season is coming at some point. So
Yeah.
It will be good to see you wearing that yellow and blue.
Yeah, and as Freddie Mercury was singing in also one of my favorite songs, if you want to have a good time, just give me a call. So, Ville, you have my number. Call me. Let's meet somewhere as well.
All right. Yeah, I think I know Helsinki a little bit better than you. When
For sure.
I've been living here for 10 years, so I can show you some places as well.
Sure.
All right.
Thank you.
But hey,
thanks for invitation.
Thank you. Have a nice Christmas time and New Year's.
Yes, likewise. You too. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye. Valtavan suuri kiitos vielä Yevgeni Bashkiroville vierailusta Keskiympyrässä. Oli hieno kuulla miehen tarinointia tuossa. On todella mielenkiintoinen, upea ihminen, upea pelaaja ja mielenkiintoista nähdä, että millä tavalla homma lähtee Gnistanissa rullaamaan, mutta kyllä jos olisin Gnistan kannattaja, niin varmasti olisin kyllä tästä sainauksesta tyytyväinen, koska todella hienon pelaajan on ehdottomasti joukkue saanut tästä itselleen. Tässä oli kuitenkin kaikki Keskiympyrästä tällä kertaa. Ensi viikolla jälleen palataan asiaan, nyt ei muuta kuin kiitoksia seurasta ja moi moi!